What's up, guys? Chris from Abstract Tiger Productions here, and I am, as you can see by my lonesome, I am excited about this. As we are, we here at Abstract Tiger is starting off a new series. This is the Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action Netflix show. Yay! I've been looking forward to this one. Kind of seeing a much better version than the M. Night Shyamalan version. I have seen. Well, we did the announcement trailer, and I watched the finale, or I guess the final trailer. I guess you said before the season dropped. Looked good. Really. Cautiously optimistic, I guess, is the best way to describe this. I understand because I have logic in brain here that this is not going to be a 1-to-1. It can never be a 1-to-1 to the fantastic animated series. So I'm not going to expect it that. I would absolutely love to have the spirit, which was very sorely lacking in the M. Night Shyamalan version, but not quite all of his fault. But yeah. Anyways, I do know that there's all 8 episodes are out as of now, so we'll be releasing them week to week. So which is the way they should do it anyways, because that way you have time to process and chew and whatnot. But I'm really excited for this. So I'm just going to go jump right into this. It's enough of the intro. I'm just going to jump right into this and get started with episode 1. Ooh. Sozin's comment when it came first time, the last time, before. Ow! It's just an earthbender. Oh, that was cool.
Get that to the Earth King. They're going to start a war.
Oh.
You're too late. Your battle plans are already on their way to the Earth Kingdom.
Good. That means all eyes will be on the Earth Kingdom. When your king receives those plans,
Sozin, yeah.
he will redirect his forces to your borders.
You wanted us to know. We aren't the real target.
Oh.
My sights are set higher. Much higher. Because it is our time.
Oh my! Okay. Whoa.
But the Avatar is yet to be revealed.
Which is why we have to kill them all.
Okay. Well, alright. Yep, that's Sozin for you. Yay! Ooh. Aang. Alright. As long as I pronounce it right.
Hey!
Ha! There's Mangyatsu.
Show off.
What? I was just enjoying the view.
You and the other students better go help set up for the Great Comet Festival. There's still a lot of work to be done before the air nomads from the other temples arrive.
How many are coming?
Whoa. Sky by time.
All of them. But he is only 12.
Yeah.
We can't ask this of him.
Fire Lord Sozin is planning to attack the Earth Kingdom. The Water Tribes are already sending the warriors to aid the Earthbenders, and we need to help them as well. And we need the Avatar.
Yes, Aang is powerful, but there's much he still needs to learn. If we send him away before he learns these things, he could fail to be everything we need him to be. And he and the world might never recover from that.
Are comet festivals always this much work?
Well, the last one was 100 years ago, and believe it or not, I'm actually not old enough to have seen that.
Could have fooled me.
Ha! Snarky.
I never asked to be special.
But you
No.
are. And you are the Avatar. Because I can't imagine a better person to have been given this power.
I don't want the power.
Which is why you will make a great Avatar.
Can't I just keep pretending I'm your friend?
You are my friend. You will always be my friend.
Monks don't even trust me to feed the baby bison, and I'm supposed to save the world?
Is this what I think it is?
Remember, no survivors.
Ouch. Oh!
Help me! Quickly!
That's cool. So much better bending. Way better. Ooh.
It's getting kind of rough, Papa. Maybe we should head back home.
Oh! Jeez. You did not get this in the animated series. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, whoopsies. That's not good. Whoa. Okay. Sosa just walks through it.
You may have prevailed on another night. But not when we have the power of the comet.
Here he goes. Wow. Yep. Katara. I recognize the hair loopies.
Just proves if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, they just don't appreciate your incredible leadership skills.
That's right, they don't realize it. Very funny.
Uh-huh.
Waterbending is what built our culture. Our way of life. Keeping it alive is our duty.
Keeping ourselves alive is our duty.
I know that. And if Dad were here...
But he's not here. I am. Katara, soak later, paddle now.
Soul later. Okay. Really? Oh, jeez.
Huh, weird.
Huh, weird. Okay. Oh my!
Finally.
Oh my. Nice. We're not gonna die. Come on, let's go home. Whoa. What are you doing?
You're not thinking of leaving him.
Katara, a strange glowy iceberg just exploded and left behind a mysterious little bald person.
A serious
What
little
part of
bald
that
person.
makes you think, great, let's bring him home?
Sokka, he's just a kid. We can't just leave him out here.
I don't like this. Why listen to me? I'm just responsible for the safety of the village.
He looks dead. What's that mark on his head?
He looks dead.
Hey, get away from him! What are you thinking? Have you completely forgotten your training? What did I say about keeping your guard up? He could be the enemy.
The enemy?
Huh?
I'm not the enemy.
Then who are you?
I'm Aang.
Have you seen him?
Yeah. That's not strange at all.
Neat.
Have you seen Appa? My sky bison? 6 legs, horns, brown arrows. Sky bison.
Nope.
Sky bison.
Repeating it doesn't help.
Repeating it doesn't help. Hey, there he is. Appa.
Sky bison.
Sky Bison.
But you don't, do you, young man? Just as you don't know that airbenders haven't been seen in generations, and that the Southern Air Temple was the first to fall, because you've been trapped in that ice this whole time. The last time that the great comet was seen in the sky was 100 years ago.
Good. Your skills have never been sharper.
I need to be at my best when I face the world's ultimate warrior. They say Avatar Kyoshi took down an entire squadron of Earth Kingdom soldiers single-handedly.
Well, you've certainly prepared enough. Now, how about a nice cup of jasmine tea?
Arrow in your tea. Yay.
The monks told me bending is about energy and balance. By feeling the energy around you, you can find balance. By finding balance, you can feel the energy.
Let the force flow through you. Ah, look. She made a floating ball.
Don't you see he's the Avatar?
And he lied to us about it.
You didn't even
I know how
ask
hard
or
this
anything.
responsibility has been for you. But there's more to being a leader than just catching fish. You have to give people something to live for. That's what the Avatar is. He's hope.
I'm Sokka, son of Hakoda, lord of, snow and ice. On behalf of the Water Tribe village of Wolf
Lord of Snow
I
and
demand that
Ice.
you leave immediately.
If this is the path you've chosen, then so be it.
Let's settle this between us, leader to leader. You really need an army? I thought you firebenders had some guts.
Accept.
Well,
Enough games. Burn the whole place to the ground.
No! I'll go with you. Just leave him alone. I'm the one you're looking for.
We have to do something. Sokka, we have to help him. Sokka!
Okay, listen up. Make sure to reinforce the braces on the gate, and don't fall behind on drills. I saw some real slockiness out there today.
Drills?
And don't let the young runs push you around. You gotta let them know who's in charge. That's right. You're in charge. Now, let's go save that weird kid.
let's go save that weird kid. At least it didn't say, let's go save your boyfriend. But then again, they didn't share time penguin sledding.
But in the end, for most of us, it doesn't matter how this war started. It only matters how it can end. And the belief is that by capturing you, the Fire Nation can finally bring that about.
Is that what you believe?
I must leave. But I look forward to many more conversations with you, Avatar. In the meantime, I'll have some jasmine tea sent to you. It's quite soothing.
It won't be easy to catch them.
I know. Hopefully you can find a swift current. Maybe draft off their wake.
Or we could go another way.
You're not serious. Katara, no. There's no way you're getting me on that.
Ah.
Hey, kid!
Hey, kid. Whoa. The heck? Oh. Okay.
Which means we can't go home. It would put everyone in danger. So where do we go?
Oh. Okay. Southern Air Temple.
Let's know.
Always remember who you are.
Oh.
Hank?
You are my friend. You will always be my friend.
I need to make sure their deaths weren't in vain. I need to follow through on what they wanted me to do. Complete my training and master all the other bending skills so I can bring balance back to the world.
Oh, is that all?
This was my home. And
Was
now
that
it's
all?
It's only after we've lost something that we realize how much it means to us. How we'd do anything to get it back.
Well, that was interesting. It's a pretty good start. I am kind of looking forward to having a little bit more dry humor, Sokka. I guess. I mean, he did have a little bit of humor here, but not nearly as much. But then again, like I said, I know this is not going to be a one-to-one immediate, type of show. It can't be. So maybe we'll get to a little bit more personality with Sokka and stuff like that. It is kind of funny that Katara is already doing her hope speeches. But I like starting off. I like the pronunciations of the names are pretty much on point. Though I think Gyatso and Gyatso, it is a little weird thing, like Han and Han, I guess. But Aang already has his bison whistle, which, if I remember right, he bought in a town somewhere later. But I'm fine with this. I mean, that's just a small little thing. I like the smash cut when, Sokka's like, no, you will never get me on the back of that, and then he just smash cuts to him just like screaming in the cell. The bending looks pretty good so far. I like the way the fire bending is especially air bending. We see a tiny bit, of earth bending at the beginning. With the I didn't realize who that was, but it's just some sort of like apparently I wouldn't say a spy, but maybe some sort of like earthbender person who intel collect. I don't know. Wasn't really a spy, but somebody who actually learned the truth about what the Fire Nation was going to do, or at least what they wanted people to think they were going to do. And Sozin did the whole thing was like misdirect, make everybody think something's going to happen over here, but I'm really going to go over here, type of thing. I liked that, and my gosh, I know for those of you who have seen the animated series, all that they talked a lot about what the erratic, I guess you can say, all the near genocide of the air nomads. You never really saw it, but without getting really, really brutal with it, this was pretty close. I can imagine pretty close to what had happened. I think in the show, if I remember right, I don't know if they used. No, because that comes later. I was thinking they had the grappling hook chain things and the tanks, but no, that wouldn't make sense. That'd be something that they would have had develop over time. So having the airbenders using the boosts in their powers from the comet, which in the show that wasn't called Sozin's Comet yet, that comes later, but having them basically rocket themselves up to the air temples, that makes a lot of sense. I'm fine with that. But like I said, my gosh, it was brutal. I mean, it's really toned down considering how bad it could have been seen. But yeah, Sozin just toasting the earthbender that they had caught. To just roasting the air nomads. Goodness, that, and I think you could get away with a little bit of it, because it was at night and not like in a daytime setting where things are a lot more illuminated, as it were. It could have been a whole lot more brutal. But what they did show was brutal enough, I believe. Because I have a feeling that, for those of us who grew up and watched the show, I mean, I grew up, it was a little over 10 years, a little over 20 years. Oh my goodness. Under 20. Oh goodness. Wow. 16 years ago. Wow. That's a lot. I don't, it's over. I'm going to, yeah, it's been a while. Over 10 years. Let's just leave it at that. I know comfortably. I mean, for those who were, grew up watching the show or had watched the show, like me, whenever it was, originally aired, on Nickelodeon, was sharing it with the families and stuff like that. And I'm sure there would be kids of various ages, and some of them, being a little young, probably on the younger side. You don't really want to see too many people being barbecued, as it were. But I like the way, the personification of Gyatso. I did like the little conversation that Iroh had. I'm bouncing all over the place. If you haven't noticed, because I don't have anybody here to keep me on track, I can go wherever I want. Oh. Sorry. Moving on from that. I like the little interaction that Iroh had. And I liked the way he just didn't really answer Aang's question. But then again, he was in the presence of other firebenders. Well, they're guard. I know we're going to get some more development with, Zuko. Well, this Zuko. They definitely nailed him where he's really wanting his father's approval and, honor back and all that stuff. Didn't have the line where he thought sitting on the throne of the Fire Nation was his destiny. I'm like, yeah, not quite how you anticipate. And I'm going to try my hardest, just now realizing this in my brain box in my head. There might be some people that this is the first time they're being exposed to this, so I don't want to spoil things coming down the road. So yeah, but if you know, you know. Sokka was a little more serious. He does have but he does show the humor. I'm really hoping for him to break out of that a little bit more. And whatnot. So, as openers, this was actually pretty good. I know this was a little bit longer of an episode. Next one I think is going to be a little bit shorter based on what my research has turned up. But I'm kind of looking forward to this. So, I don't know where we're going to go. Where we're going to go from here. I think eventually we're going to be hitting up Omashu and probably see the Kyoshi Warriors based on the trailers that I've seen. I'm looking forward to this. I'm a little bit more optimistic about it, and whatnot. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Of course, I'm still going to be a little bit cautious on this and just not going to really overhype myself, I guess you could say, which that is a very big possibility. I absolutely loved the original series and whatnot. It's fantastic. And and of course, having Dave Filoni being, a very big part of, well, I say a big part of it, directed a lot of the episodes in the animated series, before he went on to do, Clone Wars and Rebels and etc. I like the way they named the Southern Water Tribe village, town, thing. Wolf Cove. Probably paying homage to Dave Filoni himself because, I like this. I could go through and just kind of nitpick, but it's base storyline things, but I'm going to have to try and actively not to do that because, like I've said for the third time, I'm not going to put a counter, but yeah, it's not going to be a 1-to-1. It can't be a 1-to-1. But, there are some things that you have to really kind of, especially doing with like 8 episodes, and I'm not sure how far they're going to get with the 8. Unless they do a lot of time skips, which they could very easily do. But, and then, but, there were some things. Obviously, there was no penguin sighting. Oh, well, wasn't really big of a... But, that was a bonding moment between Katara and Aang, and whatnot. So, yeah, was interesting that, because, and I can kind of see the little bit of the logic here with that, because they didn't really have the bonding moment with Aang and Katara. It wasn't Katara who brought him out of the Avatar state. In this episode, it was the words of Gyatso himself. I'm fine with that. It follows the story that they're telling here a little more logically. And I'm sure as the series progresses, we're going to have those moments between Aang and Katara and Sokka and whatnot. And so their little trio will bond. I'm not really expecting, immediate best friend besties right off the bat immediately. But there is the base, the foundation is there. So I'm good with that. I think I've said that so many times. I'm good with that. I just need to, maybe I should just clip that audio and just start pasting it. ADRing it over myself. No, I'm not going to do that. That's too much work. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to just wrap this up right now. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Yeah, and be sure to like, subscribe, and it helps us out considerably. Thank you guys for that. And we'll see you guys next time in the next episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender live-action Netflix series. So, bye-bye and be blessed, everyone.